All right, guys, today is March 22nd, and we're heading out for probably our last shed hunt of 2020 for a couple of different reasons. Number one, it's getting towards the end of shed season because we're getting ready to start hunting turkeys. And number two, because we're hearing rumors about Ohio going on a lockdown, so we're probably not going to be able to just go out and about all over the place anymore because of this whole coronavirus thing, which is just getting crazy, kind of scary. But yeah, so we're gonna see if we can find any antlers today. Jake and Easton are both meeting me there because we decided it probably isn't the safest thing to ride in the same vehicle and breathe the same air right now. Trying to do our part, I guess, but still have some fun. So we're gonna get outside. It's beautiful today. It's like 47 degrees, sunny, and we're actually heading to a piece of property that we've had our best shed hunting on in the past. We can't hunt there anymore. The landowner decided to lease out the land, but he still lets us go and shed hunt it. So I don't know if anybody else has already looked there, but it's usually treated us well in the past. So we'll see you in the woods in a minute. Got about a half-hour drive, and then see if we can find some bone for the last time this year.
Shed hunt today. We got permission on a property that Jake and Nick used to hunt years ago, and we always find sheds here, so hopefully things haven't changed in the few years that we haven't walked it.
So we definitely should remember that thicket in the top right that we found two and then two dead ones. Yeah, probably should hit that too.
Got thorns in my pocket.
Homemade. Boy, that's a good trail. That match you found was like right up here, wasn't it? All right, we're kicking things off here. We just got into this big hardwood section of timber. We've already seen like a dozen deer, one of which was a little buck with both sides. So there's cut corn all around us. Like I said, earlier, we found a ton of sheds here in the past, so as long as it hasn't been picked through by other people, I think we should at least come up with a few, but we're about to find out, I guess. Well, so far, we're taking a big old goose egg again. I think we burned through our luck this year because Easton and I haven't found an antler in like 2 weeks. So we've seen a ton of deer, some really good sign. Like I said, this is a property we've had luck on, but nothing yet. We're actually like halfway through it, so it's not looking too pretty, but got a big, I don't know if you can see behind me, huge cut cornfield. I assume there's some out there, so we'll probably walk some of that. Gonna be hard to see in there, but not giving up quite yet. This must be a doe. Dang it. Saw something white on the hillside. Not only is it a dead deer, but it's just a doe. Man. Frustrating. We were just sitting here licking our wounds, and Jake said he spotted one. Oh my gosh. Oh. Good eye. That's from this year. Just chewed. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
I guess it does. It looks like it has blood on it, actually.
Hold on, Jake, leave it. Hold on. I want to get it as it lays.
I think it still has blood on it. No, there's no blood on it, but that thing's old.
That's definitely this year.
Yeah.
I can find shed antlers.
Wow, let me get a picture. It's just your style too. Like if you were gonna find a shed, you weren't gonna find just like a monster.
No, not a nice one.
Just like
Definitely
to go
not.
along with your raccoon skull.
Not one that's
skills.
pretty either. One that's definitely just chewed up.
Yeah, it just screams Jake.
It's good.
The pile won't grow very fast finding those.
Not at this rate either. I only find one every 3 years.
That's what's crazy to me. Like, there's still a little hair, wax ring's still a little bit there. Like, this is definitely this year, and it's demolished.
For sure, yeah. This
That's
must
also
just
a
be
little one. This, because the one you found here was eaten pretty
tore
good.
up. This must be one of those woods where the squirrels get to them unbelievably quick. Jake is on them. Oh, that one's nicer. That one's a lot nicer.
Social distancing, stay away from me. Where?
That one.
Oh, dude, that's a slammer.
Yeah,
It's chewed.
it is chewed.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you, Jake. We
Oh,
give
yeah.
Jake so much
There's a
crap.
dead one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check that out.
Right on the edge. Come on. High and tight.
Squirrels get to them out in the fields too.
Yeah.
Dude, what's up?
That's actually what's down. That's crazy.
We've been giving you all kinds of crap, and now you got two.
Hey, my luck had to turn at some point. I've almost doubled the number of sheds I've found in my whole life just today.
Well, Jake just found a shed. As you can probably see them behind me. And then there's also a dead deer out here I'm gonna go over and check out. Looks like a doe. I don't see any antlers unless it's already shed. Ugh, nasty looking. Yeah, it looks like a doe. Pretty nasty. Looks like her head's underneath there somewhere. Ugh. Yeah, we'll just call it a doe because I don't feel like messing with it.
Yeah, man. That ain't too bad at all.
So check out the antler he found.
Well, here it is. You got something on the lens. So this is antler number 2 in less than 5 minutes for me, from the guy who knows nothing about finding shed antlers, and I basically just doubled the pile that I have at home all in one day. So that's the wax ring.
Yep.
But it's pretty dried up, huh?
Yeah, still freshy, definitely this year.
So not too bad. They're chewing them though. In this place we've had a history of that happening. We found, how many sheds have we found here?
Over a dozen.
A lot of them have been chewed. So the squirrels seem to get to them.
Squirrels here are not calcium deficient,
No.
apparently.
Or are, and that's why they're
Yeah,
chewing them.
or they're making up for the lack of.
So that's pretty cool. This one was a lot easier to find. Tines down, sticking out in the field.
Right
So-
on the edge. Looks like a doe out there. Its hide was like wrapped up. I think it's a doe, unless it's a shed buck, but its hide was like wrapped over its skull and it was like stiff as a board.
I wonder if we'll find some out in like these waterways. Some bucks or does, you mean? Oh.
I'd be getting to have enough for like a ton.
That's not gonna fall, is it?
It's so tingly. I'm gonna fall going down this
I'm
hill.
glad I decided to come with you guys today.
Yeah, let me give an update.
I'm not. We're out walking this, it's actually standing corn. There's a big waterway right here though. A lot of the corn though is like laid down, and I spotted a pretty good one here. And it's out in the field, so hopefully it's not chewed. I don't know if you can see it good on here or not. The key to finding sheds is always look with your binoculars in front of your friends.
I was coming right down to it. Kind of weird color on it.
Oh, not chewed.
No, not out here. There's no reason for a squirrel to be out here.
Mice, but
They've got all the corn they need though.
You good, Jake?
Uh-huh.
Look at that pedicle. Not a bad antler. Not a bad antler. So Jake found 2 so far. We've been at it for a couple hours now, and we were just walking this. It's actually standing corn for some reason, but a lot of it's like laid down. I don't know if it's from the wind or what. And we kept saying there's got to be antlers laying out here. Crested over the hill, looked in the waterway, and just saw this beam sticking up. So not a bad find. That's 7 for me this year. And I feel like if they were using this, I'd see deer tracks. I haven't seen a single deer track. All right, that's a wrap. March 22nd, shed hunt. Probably one of our last shed hunts this year. 3 antlers. Easton had a bad day.
yeah, I was off today.
I might have sniped this one from him anyway. He was heading right to it, and I spotted it, so kind of unfair. But yeah, it's a pretty good day. Beautiful out here. 45 degrees, overcast. So Jake got on the board. He hadn't found any sheds this year. Easton and I are smoking him, but he found the first 2. And one's a spike, which is cool. I mean, look at that thing. That's awesome. Those, if you can find those, you're either lucky or you're really good.
Or
So,
yeah, you're just standing 2.5 feet away from them on the ground.
Yep. So I don't have anything else to say. Do you guys?
No. Just enjoy staying home if you're an Ohioan.
Yeah. Hashtag Corona. Hashtag shed walk. See ya.
The eyes, right there. That's how that's done. And then the walk, you gotta get the spring in the step. So you really gotta, right there, you gotta have the passion behind the steps. A good shed walk, it doesn't lack enthusiasm. Gotta have the enthusiasm there.